start tapping. So we're going to do a demonstration about exact words.
Yeah.
So really I just want to have you find a memory
Yeah.
that we can tap on so that I can demonstrate how to use exact words.
Okay.
So anything that doesn't have a big charge, just
Yeah.
something that's uncomfortable in some way.
Okay. I can choose an event. I had a massage from someone recently, and I actually know the person. And at the end of the massage, she said something to me which was a real put down.
Right?
And at the end of it, I knew she'd said it, but because she's I live in a rural area, I thought to myself, pirouette out of it. Just pretend you don't, you haven't got it. You haven't got the insult that was in it.
Okay.
So I said something really stupid, like, I can't remember, something or other. And then afterwards, when I went away, I realised I'm not going to go back to that person for any body work.
So let's go back to that moment in time.
Yep.
When she said something and it was an insult.
Yep.
Right? So you don't have to repeat the words, but
Yep.
if you can remember those words that she
Yep.
said, and you felt the inside, where do you feel it in your body?
Solar plexus.
What is it out of 10?
It's about a 6.
Right, so let's just start with that. Even though I've got this 6 out of 10 feeling of being insulted
Even though I've got the 6 out of 10 feeling of being insulted
in my solar plexus,
in my solar plexus,
when she said that insulting thing,
when she said that insulting thing,
and I couldn't reply
and I couldn't reply
because I live in a small town
because I live in a small town
and I know her,
and I know her,
I accept myself,
I accept myself,
and how I had to pirouette myself out of there.
and how I had to pirouette myself out of there.
Even though I've got this 6 out of 10 insulted feeling
Even though I've got this 6 out of 10 insulted feeling
in my solar plexus,
in my solar plexus,
when I remember hearing what she said,
when I remember hearing what she said,
that insult,
that insult,
I accept myself
I accept myself
and how I feel.
and how I feel.
Even though I've got this 6 out of 10 insulted feeling
Even though I've got this 6 out of 10 insulted feeling
in my solar plexus,
in my solar plexus,
when I remember hearing her insult me,
when I remember hearing her insult me,
and I couldn't reply
and I couldn't reply
because I live in a small town
because I live in a small town
and I know her,
and I know her,
I accept myself
I accept myself
and everything I'm feeling.
and everything I'm feeling.
Even though I've still got this 6 out of 10 insulted feeling,
Even though I've still got this 6 out of 10 insulted feeling,
when I remember how she insulted me
when I remember how she insulted me,
and I had to pirouette myself out of there,
and I had to pirouette myself out of it,
I accept myself
I accept myself
and everything I'm feeling.
and everything I'm feeling.
6 out of 10,
6 out of 10,
feeling in my solar plexus.
feeling in my solar plexus.
6 out of 10,
6 out of 10,
feeling in my solar
feeling
plexus.
in my solar plexus.
That insulted feeling.
That insulted feeling.
She said something
She said something,
and I was so insulted.
and I was so insulted.
I felt so insulted.
I felt so insulted.
And I can feel that insulted feeling in my solar plexus.
And I can feel that insulted feeling in my solar plexus.
6 out of 10.
6 out of 10.
I had to pirouette myself out of there.
I had to pirouette myself out of there.
I couldn't answer the way I wanted to.
I couldn't answer the way I wanted to.
She insulted me.
She insulted me.
I felt so insulted.
I felt so insulted.
And I feel that in my solar plexus.
And I feel that in my solar plexus.
6 out of 10.
6 out of 10.
How dare she?
Oh, how dare she!
She insulted
She
me.
insulted me.
And it's someone I know.
It's someone I know.
I can still hear the tone of her voice
I can still hear the tone of her voice
when she said that insulting thing.
when she said that insulting thing.
I can still feel that insulted feeling.
I can still feel that insulted feeling.
6 out of 10
6 out of 10
in my solar
in
plexus.
my solar plexus.
She insulted me,
She insulted me,
and I know her.
and I know her.
She insulted me.
She insulted me.
That insulted feeling
That insulted feeling
in my solar
in
plexus.
my solar plexus.
6 out of 10.
6 out of 10.
Take a deep breath. You've got water there. Oh, have a sip of your water. Okay. So when she insulted you, were you face down on the massage table, or did you see her face?
No, I was up. Having a glass of water out with her thing, and she was looking at me across the table.
So, do you remember the look on her face when she said that insult?
Yeah, she was looking very, look. She knew she was doing it. It was like a, I'm going to give you a backhander.
Right.
And,
okay, stop there.
Yep.
When you remember the way she looked at you,
Yep.
she knew what she was doing.
Yep.
Like she was giving you a backhander.
Yep.
Where do you feel that in your body?
Well, deeper down, about in there now.
Deeper down in the
in the
stomach.
gut.
Gut.
In the gut.
Deeper down in
Yep.
the gut.
Excuse me, I'm thirsty.
What's it out of 10?
It's about that might be a 7 out of 10.
Even though
Even though
I've got this 7 out of 10 insulted feeling
I've got this 7 out of 10 insulted feeling
deeper down in my gut
deeper down in my gut
when I was sitting up facing her
when I was sitting up facing her,
and she gave me that look
she gave me that look
when she insulted me.
when she insulted me.
She knew what she was
She
saying.
knew what she was saying.
Like she was giving me a backhander.
She was giving me a backhander.
I accept myself
I accept myself
and everything I feel.
and everything I feel.
Even though I remember the way she looked at me and all this emotion,
All this emotion,
she was giving me a backhander.
she was giving me a backhander.
She knew what she was
She
saying.
knew what she was saying.
I can still see the look on her
I
face.
still see the look on her face.
That bitch. The look on her face. I feel it 7 out of 10
I feel like 7 out of 10
in my stomach.
in my stomach,
Deep in my stomach.
deep in my stomach,
In my gut.
in my gut.
I accept myself and how I feel.
I accept myself and how I feel.
Even though
Even though
I can still see that look on her face.
I can still see that look on her face.
She knew she was insulting me.
She knew she was insulting me.
Like she was giving me a backhander.
She was giving me a backhander.
And I can feel that insulted feeling.
And I can feel that insulted feeling.
7 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
Deep in my gut.
Deep in my gut.
I accept myself
I accept myself
and everything I'm feeling.
and everything I'm feeling.
She knew what she was doing.
She knew what she was doing.
That look on her face.
That look on her face.
She was giving me a backhander.
She was giving me a backhander.
The look on her face.
The look on her face.
The tone of her
The
voice.
tone of her voice.
She knew what she was doing.
She knew what she was doing.
She was insulting me
Oh, she was insulting me
to my face.
to my face.
That look on her 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 face.
She knew what she was doing.
She knew what she was doing.
She was insulting me
She was insulting me
like it was a backhander.
like it was a backhander.
That insulted feeling.
That insulted feeling.
She was doing it on purpose.
She was doing it on purpose.
She meant to insult me.
Oh, gee, she meant to insult me.
And I can feel it deep in my
I
gut.
can feel it.
And it makes me angry.
That's damn right.
This deep, angry, insulted feeling.
Yeah. This deep, angry, insulted feeling.
I feel it deep in my gut.
I feel it deep in my gut.
How dare she?
How dare she?
So see, I added how dare she and that anger because I could see it was coming up.
Yeah.
So when you think about that now, that anger, how dare she? She was doing that to my face. She
Yeah.
knew what she was doing.
Yeah.
Where's the anger?
I was going to say it's all over. It's in my legs. It's in my whole sort of, I just
Yeah.
feel like I want to jump up.
Even though
Even though
I've got this anger in my whole body,
I've got this anger in my whole body.
I just want to jump
I
up.
just want to jump up.
How dare she?
Yeah, how dare she?
What a bitch.
Yeah, what a bitch!
The tone of her voice,
The tone of her voice.
the look on her
The
face.
look on her face.
She knew what she was doing.
She knew what she was doing.
She knew she was insulting me
She knew she was insulting me
to my face.
to my face.
I accept myself
I I accept myself
and everything I'm feeling.
and everything I'm feeling.
Even though I've got this anger in my whole body,
Even though I've got this anger in my whole body,
I just want to jump up.
I just want to jump up.
What is it out of 10?
I think it was an 8.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
I just want to jump up.
Just want to jump up.
How dare she?
How dare she?
I accept myself
I accept myself
and all this anger
and all this anger
in my whole body.
in my whole body.
This anger in my whole body.
This anger in my whole body.
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
I just want to jump up.
Just want to jump up.
How dare she?
How dare she?
With that look on her face.
With that look on her face,
She knew what she was doing.
she knew what she was doing.
That tone of her voice.
The tone of her voice.
She knew she was insulting me.
She knew she was insulting me.
What a bitch.
Bitch.
How dare she?
How dare she?
I can still feel that anger in my whole body.
I can still feel that anger in my whole body.
I just want to jump up.
I just want to jump up.
She knew she was insulting me.
She knew she was insulting me.
That insulted feeling.
That insulted feeling.
That anger in my whole body.
That anger in my whole body.
The sound of her
The
voice.
sound of her voice.
Those insulting words.
Those insulting words.
The look on her
The
face.
look on her face.
She looked me in the eyes
She looked me in the eyes
and insulted me.
and insulted me.
She knew what she was doing.
She knew what she was doing.
I'm so angry.
I'm so angry.
All this anger in my body.
All this anger in my body.
Processing and releasing this anger.
Processing and releasing this anger.
I just wanted to jump up.
I just wanted to jump up.
She's insulting me to my face.
She's insulting me to my face.
I just wanted to jump up.
I just wanted to jump up.
I just wanted to run away.
I just wanted to run away.
How dare she?
How dare she?
I'm so angry with her.
I'm so angry with her.
Who does that?
Who does that?
Insult somebody to their face.
Insult someone to their face.
How dare she?
How dare she?
Let's go to the gamma. So, just picture
Again, not again.
the look on her face. She looked you in the face. She insulted you. The tone of her voice. Everything in your body, the anger, the insult. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. Look hard down to the left. Look hard down to the right. Keeping your head still, circling your eyes in one direction. Circling your eyes slowly in the other direction.
Oh,
Happy birthday.
happy birthday to you. Happy
Count to 5 fast. 1,
1,
2,
2,
3,
3,
4,
4,
5. Happy birthday.
I'm
I'm so angry.
so angry.
She insulted me to my face.
She insulted me to my face.
She looked me in the eyes
She looked me in the eyes
with that tone of voice.
with that tone of voice.
She knew what she was
She
doing.
knew what she was doing.
She insulted me.
She insulted me.
All my anger.
All my anger.
I just wanted to jump up.
I just wanted to jump up.
That insulted feeling deep in my gut.
That insulted feeling deep in my gut.
Okay, deep breath. So I did mix a few of those aspects together to help you tune into it. What stands out for you now when you remember the look on her face? She's sitting up, eyeball to eyeball, insulting you to your face. The tone of her voice.
Yeah, well, I feel like I've shifted because I couldn't have a giggle at it now, but as I was going through it, I found it outrageous, and I found it outrageous that anyway, I just self-compassion, but yeah, I hadn't even realised I was really angry about it. Yeah, so it's interesting. Maybe.
And see how I brought in a little bit of humour?
Yeah.
How dare she? Who
yeah,
does
that's
that?
right, it was so lovely.
And you learn when to bring in a little bit of that.
But you know what? Your humour gave me permission to feel it. Because as soon as you said it, it's laughable, but actually it's damn true.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Okay, so when you tune into all of that now, is there anything left? Is there any anger, or is there any I feel insulted feeling deep in my gut?
No, I just feel a little bit shaky. You know, his body just feels a bit shaky, that's all.
Okay. Even though my body's still a little bit shaky,
Even though my body's still a little bit shaky.
I thank my body for processing, releasing
I thank my body for processing and releasing
this anger,
this anger,
this insulted feeling.
this insulted feeling.
And I ask my body to keep processing and releasing it.
And I ask my body to keep processing and releasing it.
Even though my body's still a little bit shaky,
Even though my body's still a little bit shaky.
because I am still processing this anger
Because I am still processing this anger
and this insulted feeling.
and this insulted feeling.
I thank my body for processing
I
it,
thank my body for processing
and
it.
I give my body permission to continue.
And I give my body permission to continue.
Even though my body's still shaking a little,
Even though my body's still shaking a little.
because I'm still processing this anger and insulted feeling,
Because I'm still processing this anger and insulted feeling.
I accept myself
I accept myself
and how my body's processing
and
this.
how my body's processing it.
This remaining anger,
This remaining anger,
this remaining shaking feeling,
this remaining shaking feeling,
this remaining insulted feeling,
this remaining insulted feeling.
processing and releasing it out of my body,
Processing and releasing it out of my body.
sending it back to where it belongs.
Sending it back to where it belongs.
My reaction to her insult,
My reaction to her insult.
sending it back to her.
Sending it back to her.
I don't need that reaction.
I don't need that reaction.
Releasing the shaking,
Releasing the shaking,
the insulted feeling,
the insulted feeling,
the anger,
the anger.
releasing and letting it go.
Oh, releasing and letting it go.
All the way back to her voice,
All the way back to her voice.
her look,
Her look.
her insult.
Her insult
Belongs over there with her.
belongs over there with her. Oh, that's lovely. God, that feels good.
Mm.
Gee, it's amazing. I hadn't realised that was any, it's amazing, isn't it?
Cool.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
So see how I really tuned her into the moment of that, and you said you were on a massage, so that's why I asked the question, were you face down and did you just hear it, or were you sitting up and it was at the end and she was looking at me
Oh,
and
yeah.
no,
Yeah.
she knew what she was doing,
That's
right?
right.
So you've got to really get those aspects out because then you're in it.
Yeah, that's right.
Mm.
And then actually, as I said, what I felt was it gave me permission to go into the feelings,
Mm.
and I hadn't really, I don't know whether people feel like that, but I hadn't really honoured myself and my own feelings. I'd
because
been
you pushed them
dismissing
down.
it. Yeah, dismissing them, I'd get
Yeah,
over
you
it.
pirouetted over it.
I pirouetted over it perfectly, but I hadn't really.
Yeah.
I'd just gone like that.
You pushed it down, yeah, exactly.
Thank you.
You're welcome.